Mavis! Mavis! Ah, it's a blew you like the burnout bloody pill. He can't bloody do any DIY. Bloody useless.
Oh, leave him alone.
Look in between my eyes, Mavis. What do you see?
Ooh, a big nose.
The big bloody nose.
Monobrow.
A brain, Mavis, a brain.
Oh, you know I can't see small things.
You'll be the bloody death of me, you will.
Just going to have a look at Leon's next boat. What's happened to his first one? Sold it.
The rear cockpit though.
It's nice in there.
I'm leasing 27, but the centre cockpit version.
Oh yeah.
So.
It's cosy. Yeah, look at that. This was stopping me, this thing here. I actually thought those pipes were attached to the boiler, but they're not. That goes to the shower. Technically, I could take all this cupboard out and give myself a load more shower room, but I do like this shelving in here. So I'm posting it in here. Right, so it's all out. Everything's in a bit of a mess. Everything's everywhere. And the boiler's half up the steps. Never mind. There's bits everywhere down the boat, but I don't care, because I've now got to make some kind of bracket to reduce it. So this can slot onto here, not go into this roof. Some kind of cap with a little port on it or something. If I had the workshop, it'd be easy to make. Just a flat plate with a hole in it. Weld a little bit of tube on it, slightly larger than that, and that'll make a nice little. And put a Jubilee clip on it. That'll sit there like that. You know, that'd be the best solution, wouldn't it? Just got to think overnight about that. I'm going to need some more of this ducting as well, so I can spread it, you know, ducting around the boat and stuff. I don't know how much it is, where you get it from. And that's going to be drilled. That's going to go under there. The heat's going to come out of there and go into the bathroom. So there's two places where it's going to be warmed up, so I can dry clothes and blah blah blah, you know. Okay. I'm also thinking of mounting this tank in here, so it's behind closed doors. I can fill it up easy. I've still got the shelving. I still can move this in and out. I'm going to mount the pump next to this tank, and nearest to the tank as possible, at a 30-degree angle. So these pumps have to be that sort of angle, not flat like that, and with the outlet going down towards, I suppose it's gravity fed as well as pump fed, I'd imagine. Okay, ideas are coming. I'm not saying they're fantastic, but they're coming. There's all this, what's all this for? I think there used to be drawers there or something, I'm not sure. Perhaps I can use that as a mounting point. Can I? Closer to the wall as possible, I'd imagine. As close to the wall as possible. That's why I got this nozzle. This is why I got this nozzle here, because I can fill it from the side rather than on top, which I think's nice. All right, well, I'll sit down and think about this for a bit. There is one huge dilemma. This valve here, this screw, is the fuel outlet. It's got to go on the bottom of the tank. You have to drill it somewhere. But how do you get your hand in to affix the seals, the washers and the nut? put that. It's got to go on here somewhere. Underneath, maybe underneath at the bottom. Here maybe. Fuel outlet. So somehow you've got to drill it. Get some kind of implement in there. Oh, that's ridiculous. Is that possible? I have to look that up. I don't know how you do it. That is weird. So that's got to go on. That's got to attach to there somewhere as a fuel outlet. Oh God, let's look that up. Well, here we are, guys. I'm pretty pleased where it's gone in there. Look. Oh, come on. We'll get a torch out. It fits in. I've just got to screw it in there. It fits in there beautiful, look, doesn't it? So the air intake is there. I'm going to put the pipe down from under there. Under there, look, the pipes are under there. They're going to go down to the air vent, and another one's going to come up through here, up to the top. The exhaust is up there, look. I could actually put both pipes up there, but I might have to extend that exhaust. That's turned out great, isn't it? It's going to blow hot air. Either going to blow hot air down the pipework, under the cooker, and out through this here. And also it's going to blow hot air with a T-junction through the bathroom and into that vent there. So to heat the bathroom up, dry your clothes, dry that out because I've soaked it, so on and so forth. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. It's taken me, you know, a good few hours to get this ready, but I've got a lot more to do yet. The exhaust is only there, so that's going to be lovely. And cap those off. I'm just going to leave everything in. Just got to reconfigure that gas, which is, it's off. There's no leak. It's not leaking. There's a valve there, look. So right, okay. Just put a bit of weight on that. Just glued that in. Just glued that in situ. Just got to tighten these up. Finish these off. This is the thingy plate, the mounting plate. Why don't you put on the mounting plate? Why don't you put on the wood first? That's a good point, that, actually. I better think about this. I better think. Put the mounting plate on first and put this on top. That makes sense. Oh, it would, wouldn't it? Ah! I think when it's glued down, I can get a drill on that, or a couple of small screws just to screw that down. When it's glued itself in there, and then I put this on top, and I can bolt from underneath. Then that makes more sense, doesn't it? Mr. Clever, you all right? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Not that clever, I know, but cleverish, average cleverness, I think. I wouldn't even say that, wouldn't you? What would you say then? Below average? Alright, I'll take that. Right, yeah, okay, got the plan going. So it's full formulated. I'm not fitted one of these before. It's all like comes together as you go along, you know. I never know what's going to happen. Is, you know, taking that boiler out, I had no idea what's going to happen. This is a tricky bit. Got to drill that out, and somehow you've got to get this inside. This has got to be protruding from inside out. I've watched people online do it. They put a piece of wire through, feed that down the wire, and do it that way. So I'm going to find some wire and try that. How I'm going to find the wire, where is it going to find the wire, I don't know. But I'll show you when I've finished. I'm using the 12 volt supply. I'm using that 12 volt supply from the boiler, which is pretty substantial wire, to be honest. And that's dry now. That's solid. This is day 2, and I've managed to screw the plate in. Now this is all glued down, screwed and glued. The pipes are going to come up through here and down through there. The exhaust is going to come through here. mainly. So the plate's on. All I've got to do now is get the heater, the fuel pipe on first with a clip on it. I'm going to feed it in. I'm going to put the pipes on afterwards. Or is that the other way around? I don't know. Right, let me find out. Let me see. I found out later that this fuel pipe degrades over about 6 months. So it's not worth keeping. You want to get some better fuel pipe. For this experiment, all I'm doing is getting it set up to see if it works. Do you know what I mean? Just to get it in position in my head. So all these clips and all this pipe work before you start typing and panicking and shouting Mavis, it's going to be changed, this fuel pipe. So it's pretty rubbish, this fuel pipe that comes with it. But now the newer ones are coming with a better pipe. You know, the very stiff nylon stuff. You know. Try and feed it through. Is it possible? I don't think it is. We'll try and feed it on as it is.
Got to try and plug it in and feed this fuel pipe through. Oh, got to feed it through a little hole in there and pull that through.
You're better off putting the fuel pipe on afterwards, after you put it to the base plate, because the clips don't fit through the hole underneath, you know, the base plate.
Just don't want to drop them. That one's on. That one is on. One at the back. You've got to drop one, haven't you? You've got to drop one. It's just, that's part of the course, isn't it? Maybe I'll drop the last one. It's got to be, hasn't it? I don't want to, but oh, this one's trickier. Oh, this one is a bit tricky. No, it's on. Yay! What I'll do now, get a socket, a ratchet, socket. Woo! And ratchet those down. There, look. I've got my long reach 10mm socket. I'll tighten that down.
Yeah, that's tight. One here somewhere as well. There you go. Ooh. That is now solid in there. What I've got to do now is... No! No! Can't be. Look! I had to undo it, and hopefully now I'll just get that under there, that little one, and there you go.
Why am I like this?
Right, I've got that back through. Oh, blimey. Let's tighten it back up again. There we go. Wonderful. Wasn't too much of a detour. And that one under there. Yep, lovely. Ugh. That's now plugged in at the back there. I have to sort all these wires out. Now I've got to get the pumps. The pump is plugged in. And down there. Pump is over there somewhere. Now I've got to get the tank in. Fuel tank sorted out. That's plugged in. Right, hold up, what's that? Where's the wire come off? Hold up. It's got to get the fuel line on. Tiniest bit of washing up liquid on that fuel line. And I can get it up there now. Oh, chitter misses. Chitter. Just got to try and tighten this exhaust clamp. Can I? Why can't I get on it? Why is it so bloody high? Tighten it a little bit. Why is it so hard? Why is everything so hard? I don't understand.
This tool is handy because most Jubilee clamps are 7mm. These little socket sets come with a little screwdriver, so you can get onto your. Instead of using a screwdriver, you can get on with your socket and a screwdriver type thing, you know. Sometimes I need 2 hands. Why don't I have 3 hands? Why, Lord, why?
Okay, I put the silencer on. I could run the exhaust out of there, to be honest. I could make a plate up, run it out there eventually if I have to. I've got to put the silencer on there. I've just got to try and keep it away from this wood. I'll probably make a bracket up or something. When it goes up into the ceiling, it'll hopefully hold it there, but you know, you've got to be careful because it's going to get hot. Right, the air intake now has got to go to that vent down there. Okay, so we've got this far now. I've got the air vent over there. That's going to draw the cold air in from that vent, and the exhaust is going up to there temporarily. The fuel pipe is going to come down to this pump here. I'm going to fit this, try and work out the fuel tank next. Right, okay. There is a flow arrow on these pumps, and the flow arrow is pointing that way. So flow delivery should come from there up to there. So just so you know, there's an arrow on it. Okay, so the fuel filter's on. These are good quality fuel filters. You can screw them on, screw them off, clean them out. They're not cheap. Rubber hose feels nice, but I'd like to get a better quality one in future. It's just testable now. This is just a test period. Exhaust is set up there. We're not all quite wired in. Hear that? What is in that? It's like some kind of metal that's a spring or something. Just got to wire this in, and then I was thinking about putting it here, but I'm thinking of cooking all the time. It gets covered in grease, steam and all that kind of stuff, so I need to find somewhere to put this before I make any holes. But temporarily it's going to go onto this connector here. Just go onto there. It's got a snazzy little screw on as well, which is nice. It actually feels like good quality, to be honest. It all feels like good quality. So there we are. There's the display. I've got to read the instructions. It's quite a nice little LED display there, isn't it? Oh. What? Okay, it goes up by itself. I tell you what, in the camera, it's going completely mad, but in the view, it's perfectly still. The P4019C is perfectly still, but in the camera, oh, it's going mad. That is not what's happening. I think next step is getting this fuel tank. I've got to figure a way to get that nozzle through the tank down to here, so I can secure it and put some diesel in it, and I can prime. You've got to prime these pumps. They take a long time to prime, apparently, but I want to prime it with a syringe and see how I get on with that. I'm hoping that this little thing can see that. And the claw, that's my hand really. It's not my hand, it's not my hand. It's a claw thing, look. See that? I'm hoping it'll reach through, and it might, look, it'll reach, and I can put the tap through with this. See if I can. Now you keep your eye out down there, see if it comes through or not. Where's the tap? You'd think you'd get it ready, wouldn't you? I did get it ready. There we are. Grab that, like that, and hopefully put that through down to there. Will it work? Will it work? Why wouldn't it work? It would work, wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it work? Of course it'd work. Oh, I've got to. It's not that easy. It's nearly there. It's nearly there. Come on. I'll get my eyes on.
Here it is. Let me know if it comes through. It's just not quite bent in the right way. See it? Just can't quite bend it. It's just this thing stopping it. I'm gonna need something else, aren't I? Perhaps this way. at an angle like that. If I can put it at an angle like that. What if you drop it? You can just get it out again. I think if I can put it at an angle like that, it might work. It's a long shot, but it just might work. It's a long shot, but it just might work. Oh, it's there, it's almost there. No, no. Yay! No! No! Oh. It's just there. It's just there. No. Nicely. Delicate operation, isn't it? It really is.
Got it through. Yay! Got it through. Right, now we need an O-ring on there. And a nut. This nut's got like a little recess in it. The thing is, I've got to try and hold this gently with something while I tighten it up. You know? Very gently. Don't do any damage. What? Why is it not 10mm? Weirdly, it's a 12mm. And it's only just a 12mm as well. I think that's tight. Yeah, that'll do. I haven't done any damage. A little bit, tiny bit misshaped, isn't it? Oh no, just a fraction. What can you do though? What are you supposed to do? That's it. Back to round again. Here we are. Does it look all right? It looks good. All we can do now is put some diesel in, can't we? Right, now I've screwed the tank to the wall. All I've got to do now is attach the fuel pipe to there, and then we're ready to. I'm going to prime it first. I'm going to prime this system with a syringe full of diesel because they take so long to prime. I thought I could prime it all the way up to the the heater. No, that pump obviously needs to be boom, 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 pulsing, and I'll force it in with a syringe then. So I need to get it. I need to read my instructions and find out what the hell I'm doing, basically. Right, coffee time. I'm going to sit down and read the instructions. If I press on. Oh, come on. Turn off. So it's off. Oh wow, I've just got to prime that pump now. Right. I'm still priming with diesel. Can you hear it? It's going up. If you've got one of these, all you need to do is press these two to prime it, and then you press this. Let's try again. Hold it, and then press this one. Now you can hear it priming. It's priming again. Still priming up the pipes. You can see up the pipes there. Full of air. I'm not sure I'm happy about this. I think it's not leaking. I can't see any leaks from the tank. I'm going to put a little bit of fuel in. Well, I'm not happy about pouring diesel in here, you know, it's on the floor, it smells. Everything's filthy now. Stop it priming. It's starting, spinning. Obviously it's temperature. Is it going to ignite? Is it going to ignite? There's diesel going up there still, look. Is it lit? Is that it? Can't be. No, it's cold air coming out. That's just cold air. Is this quite being made? I've heard something light then. Yeah, something's lit. And the diesel's still going up. The pump is extremely quiet now. Can't be that quiet. Diesel's still going up. It's obviously trying to ignite, I think, or something. It's not warm yet, it's still cold. Stinks of diesel in here now. Oh, it's getting warm. I think it's bled itself. Why is that? Why is not full up? That fuel filter. Why is that not full up? That fuel filter. I think I need to readjust this. Wow, now it's going crazy. Oh, it's hot. It's like a spaceship taking off. Now it's going crazy. It's warm. It's taking off. That's hot. Yeah. That's now hot. Wow, it's blowing warm air. I'll turn it down to tick over. Was that full blast? I don't know. Well, it's warm. Pump's going crazy. Pump's going crazy. Oh, it's locked. I'm trying to get in. I like these lockers on the back as well. They're good, aren't they?